Hello Model Railroaders, I'm Dave, welcome back to the layout. Now, having made a mold, you need to know how much of part A and part B of the liquid plastic you need to mix together to fill what you want to make a casting of. Now, there's a couple ways to do it. Say with this cylindrical unit here, which I've already determined has about 20 mil capacity, you fill it up with water and then pour it out as such into a container that has got graduations on it, and then you just read that volume directly. Now when you've got a mold such as this one that has very many voids or items to be casted or made a mold of, it gets a little more difficult to tip this into a container to measure the water volume. So what you would do in place of that is to take a container, and in this case I've got 100 mils of water in that container, as you can see. Now just taking a dropper, all you need to do is suck some water up and then fill in each of the voids or the item to be cast. I don't know which is the proper grammaric term, but you get the idea. So we'll just fill these up and fill them up till they're the surface tension. I don't know if I can actually get it on these two molds. Sure, yeah, you can see. Filled up until the surface tension is actually rounding over, so that there's actually more water than mold. And make sure that there's no air bubbles, of course. And this will, trying to be careful, and like I just did, and not spill any on the, lose any. And it doesn't take very long to do. The mold is easily dried, so that is not an issue in getting the water out when you're ready to actually cast something. And usually 100 mils is a good volume to start with. Now if you do remember, I'm on my glass sheet, which I have leveled, so that is a big, or would be a big issue if you're doing it on a surface that is not level. You will not get a very accurate displacement. Sure, I'll call it displacement, even though it's not quite accurate. I'm seeing an air bubble right in there, so I'm just going to pop that air bubble out. A known volume of water if it's not level. That one's pretty close, so just a few more transfers of water and we'll know what our volume is. And then I normally write it down in marker on the side of the mold. That way I know when I pick the mold out exactly how much I'll need to divide by 2 for my part A and my part B to have the total volume. Now, let's take a look at the mold, make sure that, oh, I didn't bring one all the way up. Sorry, I got looking at the mold instead of at the screen. Let's bring this one all the way up. Okay. And all I'm doing is just kind of taking a look at the water tension to make sure that I've brought all the molds sufficiently up high enough. So I would say, looking across, you can see the surface tension of the water bead coming up above the top of the mold, so we know that all the voids are completely filled. So now let's take a look at what's remaining, and each graduation is 5, so we're at about 60 mils. So that means we had started at 100, so we've got a 40 mil void volume that is in that, so we would need 20 mils of part A and 20 mils of part B to be able to cast everything that's part of that mold. So that is 40 mils. And this mold here of the small tank is 20 mils, and that will make a cast of that tank. And that's pretty much it. I've got one mold currently in the pressure pot that's due to come out. It's been in there 2 hours now. So I'll be able to take that out, and with the rest of my A and B mold OMO 25, I'll make a mold of that. I'm quickly running out of my OMO 25, so I'm not able to do all the cast bits that I want. I won't be able to make a casting of that. So the wood is more important to me at this point. This one did eat up a lot of my part A and my part B, so it's just the way it is. So I can write down on a marker that this takes 40 mils, and we'll see this mold again when it comes time to start using the smooth cast 310. Till then, I'm Dave. For those Canadians watching, have a great Thanksgiving with your families, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Bye for now.